Listeners, welcome to the Music Loft, hosted by yours truly, Miss Shira, each and every Wednesday here on Niche Nation Radio. And I look forward to being here with you, bringing you exclusive interviews and music, of course. And today I have an acclaimed and one of my favorite producers, Jay Manifest, here in the studio with me. He is a North Carolina native, and he also had graced the cover of my publication, the Niche Carolina magazine. So I'm glad that you can be here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Always.
Yeah, now you've been a busy man.
Yes.
Past years you've been very, very busy, and I have known you, for about, 7 years?
Yeah, about 7 years.
Okay, now how long have you been in entertainment in its entirety?
Professionally, since about 2005, but I've been into music since I was 13 years old.
Okay.
I don't want to give my age up.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Now, did you begin as a producer? Because most producers usually start as either an artist or a DJ.
Right. No, I actually started off as a rapper myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then, being where I'm from, studios were limited, producers were limited, so, me and my homeboys will go to like Tape City or, we'll buy maxi singles and we'll do songs off the instrumental that was on the B-side. Mm-hmm. We got to that point where we said we want to start taking this a little more serious. So, I had a gift of, playing a few keys or a little bit of drumming in church.
Okay.
So I took initiative and started producing.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Now, your performance name, was it Jay Manifest as well?
Yes, my performance name always been Manifest.
Okay.
Well, it was just Manifest, and I added the J later because it was so many Manifestors out there.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Now, when you got into producing, how did you, again, start with it? Were you an intern or you just happened to just get in front of the keys and just made it happen?
Well, it started, my sister was dating this guy named Marcel.
Okay.
And they had a group called High Post and Low Key. This was about 91, 92. And he used to always tell me, you need to rap. You should rap. You got it. You know what I mean? Because I was always like a comedian making stuff around. Just always kind of been a little entertainer. And November 29th, 1993, him and his brother, they both got killed.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And he was living with us at the time, and that actually was the day that I wrote my first rap.
Okay.
And their dad was their manager, and he actually heard me rap, and he saw something in me then. So, about 6 months later, he kind of took me in, and he showed me how to work a whole studio. So I've been working and running studios since I was 13 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, you have a nice setup here. Can you tell our listeners a little bit about your studio setup?
Oh, yeah. Right now, of course, the microphone, which is one of the most valuable pieces in it. We have the Norman, a selected few Normans, the 103, the TLM49, large diaphragm mics. The DAW we're running is Pro Tools. We have Logic as well, interfaces, Apollo. Anything Apogee is always going to be great.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, artists, if you're listening, you know a little bit about the studio. So, you know that you got to get in and, get good production. And this guy here is the man that you need to know. So, make sure before this interview ends, you already have his contact information locked and loaded into your phones. Now, tell me a little bit about your production credits.
Right. I've done work for, the biggest person, Rick Ross, Drug Dealer's Dream. I've also done work for Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I've done work for Max B, like the last couple records on him before he went in. Cat One, shout out to Street Execs, Gorilla Zoe, Bankroll Fresh, the list goes on. From old school artists to all the relevant artists now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Staying active is the key.
Yeah, that's
staying
right
relevant.
That.
I think I don't master the art of reinventing myself.
Yes, yes, that you have.
Yes.
Now, do you think that maybe your Rick Ross's album, the Mastermind album, the
Right.
single that you produced,
Right.
which is Drug Dealer's Dream, made your brand more recognizable?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Because, anything that's attached to Rick Ross now, I'm exposed to that.
Yeah.
Which before I wasn't. Mm-hmm. And that's a premier artist, where a superstar.
Okay.
There's a difference in between a celebrity and a superstar.
Right.
Like Rick Ross is a superstar. So of course that put me on another plateau.
Yeah. Now, how did that situation, occur? Did he just call you up on your phone or?
Oh no. Well, it started right here, probably about a mile from here. It was a club called Passion. Mm-hmm. He was performing there. That was right when BMF dropped.
Okay.
And me and my homeboy C-Dub, we was in the club, and C-Dub had ran into his manager probably like a year ago, and he pointed him out. He was like, that's Ross' manager right there. And me, I know you don't go to the artist to drop beats off because they're gonna be like, here, give it to him.
Yeah.
They're gonna, exactly. So I got his manager Gucci Poochie's email, and we stayed in contact, and for a minute he was curving me, but I had to send him a message like, look, bro, you gave me your email. Like, if you listening to the joints, if you like them, let's do business. If you don't like them, just let me know so I can, send better beats or stop sending you beats.
Yes.
And and from there we just kept sending beats, and he hit me. He was like, all right, I think we got one. And from there, we stayed in touch. The record was recorded in 2011.
Okay.
Yeah. But the album didn't come out until 2014. So that record is 3 years old. Was 3 years old before it was released.
Wow. So you just were waiting those 3 years, anticipating, okay, the next one album.
The hurry up and wait game.
Yeah.
And you really don't even know until 6 months before the album comes out. They'll keep you on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did that album, did it go gold or platinum?
No, we right at gold.
Okay.
Right at gold.
Alrighty. Yeah. I think it's going to definitely go gold.
Yeah,
Because
we
people are
need
still
it too.
listening
We need
to
that
it.
plaque. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need that plaque.
And it would look nice here in the studio.
Yeah, of course.
Now, who else have you worked with?
Like I say, 2006, I done a song with Lil Wayne called D-Boy. Cap One. Like I say, Gorilla Zoe. Everybody from the Po' Boy family, E-Class, shout out to them. Miami salute.
Yeah. And you mentioned Lil Wayne.
Yes.
Yeah, because I did kind of ask you a question and you kind of got into it.
Right.
Now, touching on Lil Wayne, that project as well was something that someone contacted you and said, hey, I want to get you on it.
Well, it was actually an artist I was working with out of Wilson, North Carolina. His name was IC.
Okay.
And he had a song called You Don't Know. And it caught steam, it picked up, and somehow it got in the hands of G. Robeson, who's Kanye's manager, Nicki's manager, Drake's manager. And he flew us up to New York. So even before Drake, my homeboy IC had a look at Young Money, but unfortunately some things happened and that whole situation kind of deferred.
Yeah.
But Lil Wayne still kept his vocals on the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a good thing too. Yeah. Now with your studio, do you have a production team?
Yes, of course. Legion of Music. My partner Loso Coleon, D Money, William Symphony.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So anytime you see J Manifest, just know that they're attached to that.
And that's your team.
Yeah, teamwork make the dream work. One hand wash the other, both wash the face. We gotta look good all the time.
Right. Now, has there ever been a time where someone from your team would say, I want to work with this particular artist or, this project, and maybe you may have some other ones that say, I don't think this is a good fit for us?
Nah, I never had that because they know how hard I go out there in the field, and they kind of trust my judgment and the relationships I built with people.
Yeah. Yeah, you are a real good person as far as, networking and building relationships.
Yes.
Now, what other producers do you think may have inspired your career to get where it's at?
Well, my favorite producer is DJ Premier.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, Dr. Dre. Pete
I like
Rock.
Just Blaze.
Yeah, I like Just Blaze too.
Yeah, yeah.
I would pick Kanye over Just Blaze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any reason why?
It's just a little more soulful.
Okay.
It's just I can't really explain it. Like it's like Kanye make beats without thinking about what people want to think.
That is true.
It's like it don't have the perfect mix. Sometimes a sloppy beat is the best beat. You know what I mean? Like there's no such thing as the right EQ or the wrong compression, because if everybody EQ was the same, but if everybody compression was the same, everybody music would sound the same. And I think Kanye is like a master of breaking the laws of music but still making it a hit record.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Now we're going to go to a commercial break. We will be back more with J Manifest here on Niche Nation Radio. And remember to go and download our app today and to follow us on Twitter at Niche Nation Live.